Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid, which helps in the digestion of food without causing any harm to the stomach. When the stomach produces too much acid, it leads to indigestion and causes pain and irritation. The solution to this pain is the use of bases called antacids, which neutralize the excess acid. The pH change as the cause of tooth decay. The cause of tooth decay is the corrosion of the tooth enamel. This tooth enamel, made up of calcium phosphate, is the hardest substance in our body. It is not soluble in water but gets by acid and when the pH is below 5.5. The bacteria present in our mouth produce acids by degrading sugar and food particles that are left in the mouth after eating. To prevent this, clean the mouth after eating food. Also using toothpastes, which are basic, neutralizes the excess acid and prevents tooth decay. Did you know? Animals and plants release acids in self-defense. For example, a bee sting or stings by a nettle plant. These are self-defense mechanisms developed by nature for plants and animals. Assessment. Fill in the blank with the correct option. Very good. Very good. Family of salts. Salts are formed from the reaction between acids and bases. It is produced when the H plus ion of the acid is replaced by a metal ion or by the ammonium ion. Salts with the same positive or negative radicals are said to belong to a family. For example, NaCl and Na2SO4 belong to the family of sodium salts. Similarly, NaCl and KCl belong to the family of chloride salts. pH of salts. Here is the pH of salts. A strong acid and a strong base pH value of 7. A strong acid and a weak base pH value less than 7. A strong base and a weak acid pH value more than 7. Chemicals from common salts. The following are some of the chemicals produced from salts. Common salt. Common salt with the chemical name of sodium chloride is an ionic compound with the formula NaCl. It is responsible for the salinity of the ocean. It is commonly used as a condiment and food preservative since it is the major ingredient in edible salt. Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, commonly known as caustic soda, has a molecular formula as NaOH. It is a highly caustic metallic base available in pellets, flakes, granules, and as a 50% saturated solution. It is soluble in water, ethanol, and methanol. It is used as a strong chemical base in the manufacture of pulp and paper, textiles, drinking water, soaps and detergents, and as a drain cleaner. Bleaching powder. Bleaching powder, with the chemical name of calcium hypochlorite, is a chemical compound with formula CaClO2. It is used mainly for water treatment and as a bleaching agent. It is relatively stable chemical and has greater chlorine available than sodium hypochlorite. Baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate, commonly known as baking soda, is the chemical compound with the formula of NaHCO3. It is a white solid that is crystalline but appears as a fine powder. It has a slightly salty alkaline taste. Washing soda. Sodium carbonate, commonly known as washing soda or soda ash with the chemical formula of Na2CO3, is a sodium salt. It is domestically well known for its everyday use as a water softener. It can be extracted from the ashes of many plants. It is synthetic. Assessment. Fill in the blank with the correct option. Very good. Very good. Did you know? water of crystallization is the water that occurs in crystals. It is necessary for the maintenance of crystalline properties but capable of being removed by sufficient heat. It is the total weight of water retained by certain salts at a given temperature. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. An acid is a substance that produces hydrogen ions when added to water, whereas a base is a substance that produces hydroxide ions when added to water. Olfactory indicators indicate whether a particular substance is an acid or base due to change in their smell. Every liquid you see will probably have either acidic or basic traits. All metals above hydrogen in the reactivity series react with dilute acids to form their respective salt and free hydrogen. Acids react with carbonates and hydrogen carbonates to form their respective salt, water, and carbon dioxide. Acids and bases are the chemical opposites of each other. When acids are mixed in an aqueous solution, they produce ions. A pH scale is a scale for measuring hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. Salts are formed from the reaction between acids and bases.